deuce.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo wheel these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Pass to Tucker. Covington with it. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bledsoe outside. Whistle blows, and he's good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
That free throw good from Bledsoe.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Here is Bledsoe. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the shot goes in. Bledsoe's got 5 minutes.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't throw it up any better.
To the paint.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And Bledsoe, here we go. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Bledsoe in the Bucks, he's been a great pick, Mark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Outside, Covington. Another shot. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Tucked alive. Moves back up. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Giannis throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Westbrook, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. Because they just did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. A wide open look here for Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And though lacking some height, Kevin, Tucker has the balance, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A again and again. They're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. He's rising and helium floating.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
On left of the wing. And that one's good. House.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
And here's Westbrook. Over Hill. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the Bucks as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they...
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, and he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Carroll, no one around him.
You got trash. You got to shoot
And
a two.
again, the Rockets good for two. Well, who are a few under-the-radar guys who really get it done scoring the ball at that forward position?
Well, I tell you what, a couple of names that come to mind. Bojan Bogdanovic, outstanding scorer. Gallinari, and then John Collins, and the young fellow up down in Atlanta. Those three guys are all a little bit undervalued as scorers.
Harden outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up. And Clark of Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Here's Gordon. 5 on the clock. On the mark with the 15-footer.
And Gordon's so efficient as a scorer, especially from the mid-range where he's almost automatic.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton trying to break free.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Middleton on the wing. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Here's Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
To the inside. Stolen by Harden. McLemore with the ball. Matthews covering. Offensive rebound. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And another three for Houston.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the bench.
They double team Bledsoe. On the wing, Giannis. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Houston making a switch. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense. Moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Here's Gordon. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. They get it again. At Giannis. Shot to stop the run. And Giannis throws it down.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's have to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
And it's Gordon missing. Milwaukee trails by 5. Bledsoe outside. Wide open look. And that's good for 2.
No, I'm trying to get these
Bledsoe's got 7 points.
What a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. Vision he showed. Nice shot finding the open man.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they're allowed have been from beyond.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Gordon. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
From 15 feet away. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Giannis inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 11 points in the quarter. Now Harden. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A nice shot by Tucker.
You know, we've seen Tucker extend his range over the years, but it's still not that extended. I mean, he's in between areas, probably more of his natural comfort zone. Well, I tell you what, you just cannot help but be in awe of the offensive dominance James Harden's had. Over the last few years. I mean, he's done so much for this team and done it with both his scoring and playmaking.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe always bringing that uber intensity. Real force that time on the finish as he drove inside.
And when you look at usage rates, Harden is the offense for this team.
Yeah, you look at Harden's numbers over the last few years, and it has been absolutely ridiculous what he's done. I mean, there's no player who's had a better 3-year stretch in the history of the league. 30-plus points per game seasons the last few years, the near triple-double the year before. I mean, He's a marked man for every opponent, and he's still been able to put up these kinds of numbers. Absolutely amazing.
Here's Westbrook. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's got 19. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And there the Bucks with another bucket.
This is a positive sign for sure. I mean, when Bledsoe's hitting this, I think it ignites the entire squad.
And here's Covington from the arc. But they'll get another chance. Here's Gordon. Tries again. Can't get the layup. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
It seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you think of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think we see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Like the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
And the Rockets making a change here. And he makes the first.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with this play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Houston moving it around. There's Green with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
Here's Green. Misses off the right eye.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The kick out to Matthews. As to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Now here's Chandler. Green with the ball. Covered by Giannis.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Hey, Lopez is an all-star caliber big man. I mean, the key for him has always been staying healthy. When he plays, he's been very effective.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Giannis. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Outside, Green. Second chance effort. Over to the wing. Back to McLemore. On the wing, Chandler. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Rockets shooting their first free throw lead. And the technical free throw is good.
And you know, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I got a question though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
No good on the second free throw. Up in time. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. It's stolen by Green. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive by Houston. Here's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 13. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
They get the rebound. Back to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez misses the baby hook.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. Their game plan has been perfect.
Keep it going.
Milwaukee trails by 17. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds. But that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant he pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contribution, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
Lobbed up there for Chandler.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. They get it back. Here's the teardrop. Second shot opportunity.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And there's the defensive 3-second ball. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
6 to shoot. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Houston needs to get a shot. Chandler, no good. Milwaukee trails by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's McLemore. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Chandler. It's Rivers on the wing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Got a piece of it. And the Rockets with possession here. So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road.